Hi, I'm Mark,
And I'm Terry.
and we're
Escaping the Empty Nest with Luna.
with Luna.
Well, everybody, welcome back. We wanted to tell you about our current trip, an excursion that we took that we were really excited about. We have been taking Caribbean cruises for a long time, 7 or more years, and we've seen just about everything there was. The only place we hadn't gone is Roatan, Honduras. And we were really excited to do that for several reasons. But the main one that we were excited about is our daughter had taken a tour with sloths and monkeys there. And she took so many cool pictures and was so excited about it. And we just decided that, when we went there, that's an excursion that we wanted to book for ourselves.
Now, one of the things about sloth tours in Roatan is there's a lot of them. There's a lot to choose from. You can book them through Carnival. You can book a company called Daniel Johnson. For whatever reason, we chose to book with Victor Baden Tours. We looked at reviews, we looked at price, and it seemed to be a good choice. And honestly, spoiler alert, we were very happy with them. I was skeptical at first because they offered a cruise special for $30, including transportation to and from the animal center, and they also took us to a private beach. And so I thought, that's a lot for $30 a piece. So we didn't know how it would turn out, but we went ahead and took a chance on it. And we were very, very happy. We couldn't believe there was so much value for the money there.
Yeah, and for an extra fee, you could also do zip lining there, but at the time we chose not to do it. A lot of times there's weight restrictions to zip lining, and sometimes we don't fall within the required weight. So, but yeah, there's more options. You could have done the zip lining as well for an extra fee.
Now, when we got to Roatan, we were supposed to meet at an area outside the gate, and they put us together with a family of 4. And so it was a group of 6 in one van, which wasn't bad at all. Which means we had some extra time while we were waiting on them to get done to the zip lining. So we sat down and talked with our guide, and he was named Zethra. He was amazing, and we just had a good time. We didn't feel rushed at all, and all in all, it was just a great day.
Yeah, the van that we took right there was pretty comfortable. About a 45-minute drive with a pit stop at Anthony's Key, which is a resort that was really beautiful. It made us want to say, okay, we need to come back someday to stay here.
So when we arrived at the animal center, since there were 6 of us in the group, the other 4 went ahead and did their zip lining first, and we were led in by the animal tour guide, whatever you want to say, that worked
monkey expert.
the monkey and sloth expert. Yeah. He took us in, and he took us in and out of every cage. Well, not every cage, but every cage we were allowed to go in. And the capuchin monkeys, climbed on us, and it was a lot of fun. They know how to pick people's pockets, and he was reaching in. The monkey was immediately reaching in my pocket to see if I had anything there worth stealing. But they were very gentle. They didn't seem like wild animals at all. Yeah. There are some monkeys there that are more sociable than others and more gentle, and they know who's who. And there was another cage that was a mother and her baby monkey, and that was so cute watching that baby monkey. I was trying to get pictures of him. He was fascinated by the camera, and he would reach out, say, "I want this camera," and he kind of reached through the cage, and I think he actually bumped the lens at some point. But yeah, very, very cute baby monkey. Yes. So then we got to the star of the show, which was obviously the sloths.
They were wonderful.
So gentle.
The sloths were actually owned by somebody different that wasn't part of Bodden, but he was connected there with it. So, he would come over and he would tell you how to hold the sloth and all that kind of stuff, and make sure that if you had enough time, or did you want to hold it for some more or whatever. It was a really cool experience. Learned some very, very interesting facts about them. Sleeping 16 hours a day and only go to the bathroom once a week. Things of that nature, and you're just like, things you knew that they were slow because you've watched them on videos and never really seen them. But yes, all their movements are very, very slow, very deliberate. So it was just really cool actually holding and cradling one in my arms, just like us holding a baby again, except with very long nails. But,
yes.
It was really neat. It was a great experience. We really enjoyed it.
Nothing quite like hugging a sloth or having a sloth hug you.
Yeah.
And they're just so adorable and so gentle. It was great, and that's definitely a bucket list item, but we got it out of the way.
So there weren't just monkeys and sloths there. They had different kinds of toucan and different kinds of parrots, and there was another animal that was related, I think, to a raccoon. It was cute. You couldn't go in the cage to touch it. It wasn't ready for that yet, but it would come up and put its back to the cage and want you to scratch his back, and it would just sit there like it was just waiting for you to do that.
Yeah.
So once that family finished all their things, we all got back into the van, and Zethra took us to a private beach, which we thought was a private beach, but it ended up being the Henry Morgan Resort.
Henry Morgan,
I think is what it was called, and it was nice. We waited in line there to get our wristbands for to be on the beach and stuff like that, and we decided as a group of 6 that we just needed an hour and a half there. We didn't need a whole lot of time, but the thing is, we walked in there. We had decided that we weren't taking our swimsuits that day because we really didn't know what to expect, and we really weren't feeling getting out into the ocean that day. But so we were given an orange wristband that day, and we didn't really know what it entitled us to. It wasn't really explained clearly to us what we could do with it. We were sitting around right next to like a little snack bar or whatever. You could get some popcorn or some nachos or some drinks or whatever. I went over in line thinking, that maybe you could get snack there, and the lady said to me in Spanish something that I couldn't understand. We had a guy that came up later and said, I don't know if you understood what she said, but there's a restaurant over there, and that's what your wristband is good for. And we're like, oh, okay.
I don't think it was a free restaurant. I think it just entitled us to go into the restaurant and pay for food, which, we weren't that hungry at that point, so we didn't do it. So, but it was a lovely beach. Just because we didn't use it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the beach.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Beautiful beach.
There were some fun things going on there, really close by to where we were sitting. We were watching a group of people who were learning how to do dances and stuff like that.
Oh, the pool was also gorgeous. They had more than just the beach. They had a really beautiful pool that was partially shaded, and the pool actually looked as enticing as the beach.
Made us wish we'd brought our bathing suits at that point. Pool.
Seriously, just because you don't want to swim in the ocean, the pool was beautiful. So like I said before, we think Bodden Tours is the best value for money that we've ever gotten on a cruise excursion. $30 each was just criminally cheap. We gave Zethro a tip for everything he did for us, but please check out Bodden Tours if you're interested in the sloth experience.
It wasn't a Carnival cruise excursion, we'll say that. But I will tell you this, if you're concerned about, I need to take the cruise, the cruise ship excursion or whatever, it's so much more expensive, and just know that the tour guides, they're very, very punctual about getting you back, and they are very good about making sure that you get back in time and you do not miss your ship.
So that's our recommendation for a sloth tour in Roatan. We hope this helps you make up your mind. We really appreciate you being here. If you have anything to add or you have any questions for us, please leave a comment down below. We read and respond to every single comment because we love helping people. So thanks for watching, and bye for now. Just a swing,